subscriber again. And, I've been saying since my 20s that if there's one thing I know, it's human nature. And I don't know how I know it. Honest to God, I can't exactly explain to you how I know the stuff I know. I just know I know it. And maybe this is because I'm an old soul, and after several thousand years of life experience, I've picked up a little wisdom along the way. And maybe it's because I've studied myself very closely, not analyzed myself, just tried to really understand what makes me tick. So that's perhaps helped me to understand what makes other people tick. I have a wonderful human nature tool to share with you today. And I've used this in my practice for years. So it's really helped a lot of people relieve their stress and procrastinate less and get a lot more accomplished and feel more productive and but also more relaxed and just human. And we want you to be human. We don't want you to be a robot. We want you to be as human as possible, a fully feeling, fully functional human being, not a human doing, a human being. So I'm really anxious to share this little human nature tool with you today, is what I've always called it. So here we go. If you find yourself often saying, I need to, I have to, I should, you got to rip those phrases out of your vocabulary, my dears. You just got to get rid of them, okay? So write them down. I need to, I have to, I should. One right below the other. I need to, I have to, I should. And then above where it says I need to on your page, you're going to write no more in big capital letters with an exclamation point or two after it. We're going to eradicate these phrases from your vocabulary, and it's going to change your life. I swear to God, it will. And I'll be explaining about this during this video and why this works for you. Now, maybe you're sitting there going, well, how can I get myself to do stuff if I don't use those phrases? Well, I've got replacement phrases for you. All right, so get ready. Here come the replacement phrases. I'd like to. Write it down. I'd like to. Second one, just below it, is I want to. And the third one just below I want to is I hope I can. Now, why is this important? Well, Christ, we all procrastinate, especially those of us with ADD like me. Hello, Gray. My kitty is coming to say hello. He's my darling boy. And procrastination, we tend to kick ourselves in the fanny for it because, well, maybe we're generally hard on ourselves and maybe we're not. But, well, when we procrastinate, we get especially tough on ourselves. And every day that we say to ourselves, I need to do such and such, and every day we don't do such and such, we don't get around to it, we don't feel like it, we're not in the mood to do it, we get harsher with ourselves and harder on ourselves, and we say things like, God damn it, stop being so lazy. Gosh darn it, get to this already. Do the vacuuming. Wash the friggin' dishes in the sink. So what this does is it has us beating up on ourselves, even if we're trying to use the cancel tool that I gave you in one of the other videos. Quit being hard on yourself is the title of that one. And what this tool does, this human nature tool, is it helps you stop the negative self-talk at the starting gate before it even gets going. So here's how it works. If you say, I need to, you're putting a demand on yourself. You're already standing over yourself with a whip in your hand like your critical, demanding parent that you grew up with. And geez, I mean, didn't we leave home to get away from that kind of influence? So how does it serve you if you keep doing this to yourself, if you keep talking to yourself like this? It doesn't. So you got to leave that. I want you to amputate these phrases out of your vocabulary. I need to, I have to, or I've got to, and I should. They do not serve you in any way, shape, or form. I promise you, you will be just fine without them, because we're going to replace them. We're going to kind of auto-replace them. When you hear yourself saying, I need to, I should, I have to, we're going to auto-correct and replace that you've just commanded yourself to do with a request. I'd like to. I really want to get to that soon. I hope I can do that before long or before the end of the week. All right, you getting this? Okay, now I'm going to give you examples of what happens when you say, I need to. Let's say wherever you live, whether it's in an apartment or you live in a house, you have neighbors on either side of you, for the most part. And let's say the mother in the house to the left of you goes into her child's bedroom. She walks in one day and she says, oh my God, your room looks like a tornado hit it. You need to clean this room up right now. What do you think that child's going to feel? Maybe some fear, but also some resentment, some anger. His or her needs aren't being considered. Maybe this kid is napping. Maybe this kid is playing a video game online. Maybe this child is doing their homework. Maybe this kid has their nose in a book. And the mother walks in, barges into the bedroom and says, oh my God, this room looks like a tornado hit it. You need to clean this room up right now. Delivering a command to this child with no respect whatsoever for the child's feelings, needs, what they're into in the moment. Just, I need you to drop everything and respond to my agenda. So that kid's going to get angry. Well, your inner child gets angry too. Let's say that you understand this part of you as your rebellious inner adolescent. We all have a rebellious inner adolescent inside of us. So the minute we say, I need to, I should, I have to, that rebellious adolescent basically folds his or her arms in front of his chest, or her chest, and says, fuck you! I don't wanna! Or screw you! I'm not in the mood. Or it's inconvenient for me. Shut up! And what do we have as a direct outcome of this? Procrastination. Because now you've got an inner battle going on with yourself, right? I mean, part of you wants to do something, a task, an errand, and another part of you inside is going, screw you. I'm not in the mood. I don't want to do it. Fuck you. So This creates procrastination. This creates putting stuff off. So the child in the house to the left of us has gotten his rebellion triggered, his resentment triggered. He's angry and scared that if he doesn't respond to his mother's command, there's going to be hell to pay for him. But now we have this house on the right of you. So we go into the house to the right of you. And that mother, we see her walk into her child's room. Maybe she even knocks first out of respect. And she says exactly the same thing. Oh my God, this room looks like a tornado hit it. I'd really love it if you could start straightening your room up and try and get it in some semblance of better order by the end of the week or by the weekend. Or I'd really like it if you could start organizing your room and straightening it up a little over the next few days. She's giving him margin. She's giving him leeway. She's giving him time to address this task when he or she feels more like doing it. She's also a smart mommy because she understands that once her child approaches this task, just maybe a little corner of the room, natural motivation is probably going to help her kid get more accomplished that day than he or she thinks they will. Because that's kind of what happens. A body of motion tends to stay in motion. She's also making a request of her child. She's not commanding that he drop whatever he's doing in that moment to respond to her agenda, her need, her demand. She's allowing that maybe he's in the middle of a video game. Or maybe he's really interested in a book he's reading. Or maybe he's just daydreaming, lying on his bed and thinking about maybe what he wants to be one day when he grows up. So essentially, she's respecting her child. And she's not standing over him with a whip in her hand, forcing him to do something he's not feeling quite ready to do just yet. Now, ramifications from this little self-talk power tool. You'll be procrastinating a lot less. When you change your I need to's and I shoulds to I'd like to's, you're creating what we call a yes set inside of you. You're actually creating receptivity inside of you just by the words you use. I'd like to, I want to, I hope I can. I don't want to organize my taxes. I break it down into baby steps for myself over the course of weeks. But I don't want to organize my taxes, so I'm never going to say I want to organize my taxes. but I might say, I really hope I can start at least paper clipping the different categories of receipts together over the next week. Or I'd like to do the first step toward organizing my taxes pretty soon. But if I say to myself, I got to do my taxes, I got to organize forget it. I mean, it doesn't matter what else I have on my platter. I'm going to be a couch tomato. I'm not going to get to that. If I have nothing else to do that interferes with or sucks my energy, I'm still not going to get to that task of organizing my taxes because I put a command on myself. I've demanded it of myself. I've not treated myself with respect. I might see that my floors need vacuuming. Do I ever say, oh, I need to vacuum? Never, never in a million years. First of all, I live alone with 3 felines at the moment. And it's not like the Queen of fucking England is coming to visit me for dinner. If I'm going to entertain, I get a little more motivated about vacuuming, maybe dusting, using some Windex on my glass top tables. I get a little motivated. I get, kind of energized to do it. But I wouldn't be inviting people over if I wasn't willing to take care of those things for myself. So I can go for weeks without vacuuming. I mean, I can. But I might look at my floors and I might say, well, okay, my carpeted office and bedroom floor is especially hairy and furbally and linty. And maybe I'll just haul the vacuum out and do those 2 rooms and save the rest of the house, the wood floors, for a different day. I think I'd like to vacuum the 2 carpeted rooms soon. Not, oh, I've got to vacuum. Never, never do I talk to myself this way. And you should not either. I have some spigots, water spigots, that my hoses are attached to out in my backyard. I have a huge backyard. And one day I turned on one of my hoses to put a little more water in my swimming pool, and I realized that that there was a leak, like at the hose attachment part. And I thought, okay, probably need a new washer in there. But I didn't say to myself, I need to change the washer in the hose. I just noted it. I said, okay, I'll get around to it when I feel like it. Now, this is like a 20, 30-second job. Okay? But it doesn't matter how easy it is. It doesn't matter how simple a task it is. It doesn't matter. I don't judge it one way or the other. I know I'm going to get to that washer changing task at some point. Maybe I'm out doing some gardening one day and I'm just in the mood to do it that day. And it's not gonna get done until I'm damn ready to do it. Till I feel ready to do it. Doesn't matter how simple it is or how complicated the task is. There are going to be times when I feel up to taking them on, these tasks, and times when I don't. So I just go by feelings. Am I feeling up to it today? Do I feel up to doing the laundry today? Am I in the mood today to go and put some food in the soil or on my fruit trees so that they'll give me a good fruit yield this coming season? Do you see what I'm talking about? Never do I say, I've got to, I have to, I should. I need to. Never. Never. So friends that I've shared this with have said to me, oh, Schreiber, oh my God, I can't even believe how much more productive I am since you gave me this tool and I've been using it and auto-correcting when I start to say I need to and changing it to I hope I can, I'd like to, I want to. I can't believe how much more I'm getting done. It's just insane the amount more I'm getting done. And I'm procrastinating a lot less. And if I do put something off, I'm not beating myself to a bloody pulp every day that I neglect to get around to it. This is what I want to teach you. This little power tool, like all my other ones, has the potential to really change your life. And that's what we're here to do. We're here to improve and empower you and help you make your life a lot easier and more stress-free and have you liking yourself and being more human to yourself, not inhumane. Don't ever be inhumane to yourself. Don't ever beat yourself up. I talk about being your own best friend in another video. Go check that one out sometime soon. Ask yourself to watch that. Gee, I'd like to watch that How to Be My Own Best Friend video. God bless. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I sure know I sure will. And take good care of you first. Bye for now.